Hey guys, it's Ernesto here. I'm gonna make a quick Photoshop tutorial on how to make scan lines. I'm gonna be using Adobe Photoshop CS4 Extended. It does work on the previous versions as well though. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with a new file. There's no need to really name it since we're not gonna save it. Width and height, let's make it 3 pixels each. Background content, transparent. Click OK. Let's zoom in as much as possible. It will take our pencil tool located on the left side next to the brushes. Whoops. We're going to go to brush size, 1 pixel. Mode, normal. Opacity, 100. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with our 2 main colors that you might use. Black and white. Alright, we're going to start off with the top left, center, and bottom right. That's basically how it is. When you're done with that, you're going to go to Edit, Define Pattern, same Scan Lines 01. Save. Now let's go ahead and use white. You can switch or toggle with the arrow keys here, or you could also use the shortcut, which is X on your keyboards. Well, that's the default keyboard setting. If you change it, I don't know. It's up to you. Go ahead and replace the black with the white color, so top left, center, bottom right, same thing. Edit, define pattern, same scan lines 02. Click OK. You can do the same thing, go in the other direction. Bottom left, center, top right. Edit, define pattern, scan lines 3. OK. Toggle to different color black. Those same ones, bottom left, center, top right. Define pattern, scan lines 04. And then there's one more you can do. It's your horizontal one, but it's usually called like holographic or something, but it's a different size. We'll do that in a different tutorial. Now let's go ahead and show you how to use them. Let's go ahead and start off a new file. Let's go ahead and make it any size. I'll just go ahead and use 500 pixels. Click OK. We'll go ahead and get our shape tool, simple rectangle. Let's make the color white for this one. Let's make a simple shape. Let's go to layer, layer style, or stroke, pattern overlay. You could also do it down here. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep clicking stroke. I'm out of it right now. Haha. It's like midnight. It's straight up midnight, like 12. Alright, you're gonna go to your pattern overlay, normal, opacity. We'll change that in a second just so you can get a visual for it. We'll pick which scan lines you want. Let's go ahead and pick the first one, black. Let's go ahead and change the opacity. I usually change the opacity to about 30 to 15. That's usually what I do. You could also bring up the size a bit, but when you bring up the size, I recommend you also bring down the opacity. It gives it more of a actual edgy look. There's more space in between the lines itself. You could do that. Click OK. You can see it there. You can have like text around it. I don't know, it's up to you. Same thing with the black, with the white ones, just change the color. Click OK. We'll switch it to the white ones, go in the other direction, click OK. You can see them there. I like that, looks really cool. Sort of. Let's go ahead and make it more visual. 100. Make this 20. Whoops, just kidding. 15. See, you got to like toggle around here and there just to make it work to your preferences. Sorry, I had some fruit punch earlier. So you just mess around with that however you want. You could also make a selection. You pick a selection tool you want to use. We'll go ahead and use our rectangle marquee. Make a selection. Make sure you make a new layer. The shortcut is down here, the little layer box down there. Create a new layer, or layer, new layer. Oh, just one too many layers. Okay. So you made your selection. You're gonna right click, fill, color, pattern, and let's just go to pick a white one because it's already whatever color there. And then normal, opacity 100. There you go. You could change your opacity over here. You could type in whatever you want. Do 15 or so. And you just mess around with that. Also, make sure you remember that you can have these little like, two sideways arrow things. You can move around your opacity like that. Just letting you guys know. I didn't know that for a while until I took a class at community college, and I was like, whoa, you could do that? Cool. Alright, sorry, it's like really late right now. I'm out of it. And yeah, that's basically how you made the simple scan lines, how you use them. You could also make your selection lasso tool so it only goes on like one little layer piece. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or suggestions, something you think I should fix on this video, because it's probably a lot, I'll probably do this again when I'm fully awake and not falling asleep. I have school tomorrow. Alright, thanks again for watching. It's Ernesto. Hope you guys enjoy.